Alright guys, I just had to do this video. This is ridiculous. I don't know when this bike came out, but I just seen these commercials and advertisements at local Target about this razor. It is called Rumbler Razor 16. It is funny because everybody says, and I see it, I see what they're saying, and I understand that this is a clone from Super 73. It's like it's funny. Anyway, so the specs are brushless rear hub with drum disc brakes. These are internal brakes. So it's a little bit different. It's a drum disc, not a disc brake, and it's an internal component brake. Uh, Pull with a tensioner of a cable, and the wheels are 16-inch diameter, 3-inch wide, and the battery is 8 amp hours. Oh my God, come on, 8 amp hours, and it's 36 volts. And they do not say lithium battery; they just say rechargeable. So I'm assuming it's a lithium ion battery, and it's got a excuse me, it's got a front LED headlight and a tail light. The tail light is always on when you have the system on, and it flashes when you brake. So the manufacturer specs on speed is 15.5 miles an hour, and the distance is estimated at 11 miles in range. Of course, all these specs will change if uh, your weight is higher and everything else. I'm not going to play this video, or maybe I will. I don't know. God knows. But it's kind of funny because the price was, I believe, 300. Now I've seen it as far and as high as 499. And somebody also claimed on YouTube that it was as high as 600. So unfortunately, Razer is taking this advantage from consumer, and it sees the demand on a bike, and it raises the price pretty much 150%, which is horrible. It's a great tactic for the company because there is demand, and since there is demand, they are going to, excuse me, they are going to make sure that whoever wants to and is willing to pay $600 for this bike will do so. Let me see if I can raise my my screen. All right, so I'm going to, while we talk about this, or while we hang with this, let it pray. But anyway, so well, here's the bike, right? It's it's small enough for a kid, big enough for, I guess, an adult. However, it claims that it is aimed at people 18 years of age and above. So I want you to Google it, or YouTube it, and I want you to see this bike. There is potential to it. Now I don't see a problem, but there might be a problem of putting a. Well, no, you can squeeze a 1500 watt motor and a 3000 watt motor. That shouldn't be really a problem. The whole thing is it's a 16-inch wheel. So, and listen, I've seen guys cut the frames and extend the frames and weld them back together, and everything was sweet and peachy. So, expanding the frame or the dropouts in the back, it's not going to be an issue. I hate those handlebars. As you can see, they have no resistance. It's just being clamped and squeezed. I need to turn off my freaking phone. This is retarded. Oh, God, please do not disturb. Thank you. All right. Sorry, folks. So, Yeah, I mean, it's a cute looking bike, you know. But anyway, originally, the second reason I want to shoot this video is because I see so many videos uh, being recorded, and the video starts with this great, gorgeous looking bike, a big, fat QS motor, is the integrated light. God, I can't even talk today. Um, but I got into this one video, man. I was so happy. I'm like, man, that's an excellent, clean looking bike, and it was Stealth Bomber. Obviously the ones that we all have, the clone, and the person, folks, when you are guys, girls, whoever you are, when you were shooting a video, I think at the beginning of the video, especially when you're gonna do a run of how the bike performs, you should put in your specifics, right? So let's say, all right, so this is Stealth Bomber. You don't even have to say that because we already see it, right? But the other things we can't see, right? So you should say what battery you're running, because you could be running a 48 volt, 52 volt, 60, 72, 94. We don't know that, right? We could possibly tell that it is, a motor that you have that is not 5,000 watt. It's at least 12,000 watts. So we can tell that. Sometimes, Salvaton or Kelly controllers, we could tell that if you have it on the frame. If you have it hidden inside the frame, we can't tell. And then we can see the forks and so on and so forth, the tires and, all that good stuff. These things we can see. What we cannot see is your specs, right? How big is your battery? Okay. What's the capacity on the battery? Okay. Um, let's say what is the psi that you're running on the tires? Like I do 60, okay, and I've done as much as 70. No resistance whatsoever. I like it that way. Tires are very, very hard, okay. I have motorcycle tires, because if I'm doing 60, 70 miles an hour, you know what, I have not seen a bicycle tire being rated for that speed. Bicycle tires probably rated maybe for 25 miles. That's if you're lucky. Maybe 30. That's it. So yes, guys, mention the system you're running. Okay, if you're running a 72 volt, and you have a capacity of 50 amp hour or whatever it is, how many amps are you pushing, that kind of thing. So when we watch the video, we can actually tell, oh, listen, this guy's running this setup, so I can see that he weighs at about 200 pounds. Also, please mention your weight. Mention your weight, that you're going to be using on that bike, because this is retarded now, because it kind of defeats the point. Sorry, folks. Let me. God, I hate YouTube and freaking commercials. It's such a pain in the ass. And now, oh God, I want to go to. I want to go to. Oh God, Jesus Christ. Wait, freaking. Oh, because I don't have this. All right, let me go to my. I'm going to go to my. Here you go. 12,000. So you put 12,000. I could have guessed that by myself, right? But I was watching this guy, and look how clean. Look how clean this bike is. And another thing I want to mention. This guy says over here, right? Oh, we're not going to use a pedal assist, folks. Oh my God, when you're building a bike that has 12,000 watts or 5,000 watts or 20,000 watts, whatever it is, you don't need pedal assist. You don't want pedal assist. You don't care for pedal assist. It's useless. You're limiting the entire system, and I can see his camera is focusing on the headlight and becomes extremely blurry, right? And he's got this video for like 22 minutes, okay? He doesn't say anything about the video whatsoever, okay? Um, let me see. Is this gonna go like that? Because I maybe watched for 15 minutes. Maybe he's saying something. Hold on a second. I don't know, man. it's kind of awkward. He's not really saying anything, but it's such a nice bike, great build, and maybe I would have to go into his channel and see what exactly is that he's running on this bike. But overall, he says about pedal assist, folks. Oh my God, my eyes are killing me with this TV. It doesn't matter. Okay, I can't watch this. It doesn't matter if you have pedal assist because you're not gonna use pedal assist. If you build in this bike, you don't want pedal assist. I wouldn't want to have a sensors on my brake levers because it defeats the point for many reasons. Okay. But anyway, so I originally shot the video because of that razor. Okay. I want you guys to check this out. Um, and comment down below what possible project you see in that bike. Right now the bike is $600, so you literally will be paying $600 for a frame. I'm not sure I have not read the details on it. Is it steel? Is it I mean, I'm not familiar with that frame, but I've seen lots of guys on YouTube, ride it, and they were as tall as me, 6'1", 6'2", Uh, the maximum weight on the bike is 220 pounds. So I could see my son riding it. The one big disadvantage for me that I have with that bike is it doesn't have any pedals. But look at the potential, okay, of this bike, especially of this frame, that it you can order motorcycle tire 16-inch. That is not a problem. Okay, you can modify the heck out of it, and look at the space in the frame. You can do so much. You can have a custom-made battery that is ridiculous range. It is very low to the floor, so you can easily put a 3,000 watt motor in it, 100 amp hour 72 volt battery. I mean, come on, just let's say by 50 amp hour 94 volt battery. This thing would be doing 70 miles an hour, and I can see somebody doing that. Now, why am I saying this? Why am I showing this video? Because you have this over exaggerated Super 73, which is horrible. I'll take the frame, and that's about it. And you know what? I don't even like the frame no more. It's just the whole bike. It's just a big disappointment. And I see all these people in California getting these bikes. Holy shit! You got a clone for now. You can still get it
just on 2 bars.
Okay. You can still get it at Target. You can still get it at Target. How rude! This guy is speeding, and these bicyclists are doing, they're a little pedaling, and he's just zooming by and honking his horn. That's rude. Anyway, so look at the possibilities on this frame build, and again, you could still get a $399 at Walmart, Target. Target has it also, and you can have it shipped for free and everything. And just imagine the possibilities are endless on this system bike frame. I mean, again, if you wanted to, all right. So if you go to Alibaba, you want to buy a frame, fucking $700, regardless how you look at it, for a frame, and it really has just plain frame, okay, and it might be painted, it might be, so it would have pedals and things like that, but there are lots of people on pecs. So I don't blame the guys in California that they run in the 73s and all that, Onyx and all that shit, because their gas is like $6 a gallon, and nobody wants to fucking do that, right? I mean, I called up my cousin in California. She's like, dude, these guys on bikes, they're too much. They're abusing, the society, I guess. That's why I don't want to do group rides, because you got fucking retards doing wheelies, speeding, playing loud music, on Bluetooth big ass speakers. It's retarded. don't make all that noise. Don't bring all that attention to yourself because it's retarded. You know what I mean? That's not what you want to do. That's why I don't do group rides, because you either were gonna get your bike seized or you'll get a summons, and I don't want neither one of them. Okay. But anyway, comment down below of what possibilities um, you can think of on this frame. Okay. Lots of people will like this frame, especially for $400, to move on to a different system. I mean, this is your basic beginning platform to maybe a great project. Um, if let's say if my son says I want an electric bike that is faster, I'll get that, and I'll break the heck out of it. You can even put, instead of putting the 36-volt battery, you can put a 52. It will still work. I mean, if let's say it's the control is 2436, you just put it 48 52 volt controller, and hook it up. The motor's going to get a little bit warm, but if your kid is 60 pounds like my kid, I don't see a problem. So what? All right, so it goes bad, and then you can change it to something else. I mean, this is like endless project that you can work on. And let's say you did buy it for $400, you put another $400, you invested $800, and you sold it for, let's say, $1,500 or $2,000. If you put put a well, you would have to do that 3,000-watt motor, because they come in a motorcycle size at 3,072. So that's going just extreme. So if you build it, let's say for 1,000, you sold it for 2,500, it's still cheaper than Super 73, Onyx, and Surron, and all those fucking bikes that are just way, way fucking out there with the prices. I mean, there's always somebody that is going to pay that price, and that's what the company looks at. I just do not understand. I can't justify why the hell would anybody buy. Um, I understand Onyx, great fucking bike, 3,000 watts, sport mode, 60 miles an hour, way overpriced. Because if you want the extended version battery, then guess what? You're screwed over, man. You're gonna have you're gonna have a problem. Spending money. This is one of the guys that also bought that Razor, and he did the test. He did the 11 miles on it. I mean, he's a big dude, so his friend was riding it, but they got actually 12 miles range. But anyway, so I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand why is it that people are willing to pay so much money for Super 73 with no torque, a speed of 29 miles an hour. If you upgrade it, some people upgrade to two batteries, which is a crazy overpriced battery at $1,400, which is ridiculous. Okay, and it's geared motor. I understand the torque, but shit, it's a geared motor. It fucking sounds horrible. It's whining so bad on every video. It's disappointing. And compared to brushless motor, I mean, my motor is just clean and quiet. But anyway, so comment down below what possibilities you see for the build on that Razor. Okay, and if you didn't subscribe to the channel, and like, put a nice comment down below, so I can make videos more like this, and put out maybe a content like this information about this frame. I know somebody's gonna go out and get the frame and do crazy things with it. They've done it with the crappy Racer. What was it? 650 something. Okay, great projects. Great projects. Anyway, I'm out of here. Be safe. Be cool, and stay safe. See you later, folks. I am out.